Hello everyone, welcome. My name is Susan and we're going to have a nice little 30-minute hatha yoga class, or chair yoga, if you want to put it that way. Alright, so first of all, find yourself a nice comfortable chair. I just have a nice wooden chair with a solid back. Alright? Mind you, you can do a lot of these stretches in pretty well any kind of chair. So, whatever's convenient. Alright, first of all, the breathing in through the nose, out through the nose. Nice, long, full, smooth breath. So just try and relax. Nice full inhale. Always try and suspend your breath. Just hold it for a few seconds and then exhale. Alright? So that's prana is breath, pranayama is breath control. So every breath, the whole time we're together, is the same. Alright? So just do your best. Alright? So you listen to your body, pay attention to how you feel. You know, and if something we're going to do is not going to feel good for you, or aggravate a condition, or perhaps cause you pain, pace yourself. You don't have to do it, all right? So always pay attention to how you feel, all right? There's always room to make little adjustments in everything we do to find a place that feels good for you, all right? So that being said, comfortable in your chair, I want you to sit back. Just sit back and relax. Now paying attention, first of all, to your legs. Ankle and feet are lined up under the knee, so your legs are nice and relaxed. We always start the class with a couple minutes of pranayama, so just to kind of start to relax and just to kind of get in tune with the breathing. And every week I choose a different mudra, all right? So this week, we're going to go do our pranayama in Buddha mudra. So for our females, left hand cupped into the right. For our male yogis, right hand cupped into the left. Now, mounds of the thumbs together, just rest it comfortably like a little bowl, right down into the root chakra. So right down on your lap, all right? Sit back, and this is just a nice place for centering, okay? Just to relax, and this is also a receptive gesture. So while we're practicing our pranayama, I'd like you to choose, if you like, a mantra. So that's just a positive affirmation, a word, a phrase, anything that inspires you, that makes you feel good, that makes you smile, that makes you happy. And just repeat it over and over again if you'd like. All right? Close your eyes. Let's take a big breath together. Relax those shoulders. Keep breathing. Now's the time to drop your day and settle your mind. And to set an intention for your practice today. Focus on any situation in your life that needs guidance from your higher self. It's time to lower the heart rate, lower our blood pressure, and lower our anxiety level. Try to find stillness in mind and body. For one more breath. And on the next exhale, I'd like you to bring your hands together. Now at this point, I'd like you to sit nice and tall in your chair. So now we're going to be aware of our posture. So sitting nice and tall, as best as you can, try to relax the shoulders. Let's bring our hands together. Let's rub them vigorously to activate our hand chakra. Hands onto your heart center, close your eyes. Let's take a nice long smooth breath together to tune out. Inhale. For one more breath. And on the exhale, I'd like you to drop 3 fingers, keeping the index fingers together. Now we're going to prepare for Jupiter Mudra. So I'd like to talk a little bit more about the breathing at this point. So I'm going to try and cue you on the breath. So when I say the next exhale or your next exhale, and this is what I want you to try and move, because we always move on the exhale, all right? So do what you can. Take a big breath and exhale. Let's see if we can come up. Now, if you can, reach up nice and tall. If this is going to bother your shoulders or your arms, you can put your hands on your hips. Just do it that way, okay? Or actually, you can keep your hands here or here. Put them down anywhere you'd like. And reach. Sitting nice and tall in those sit bones. Let's wake up that physical body. Let's wake up that spine. Reach, breathe. From here, we're going to do a back bend. If you'd like, you can put your hands on your hips and do the same thing with your hands on your hips. On the exhale, release the hands. Inhale into a gentle back bend, or reach up to the ceiling if you prefer to do that. It's just kind of a nice little stretch for the spine. If your hands are on your hips, do the same thing. Just look up to the ceiling. And let's take another breath together. On the exhale, bring the arms down slow and gentle with the shoulders right onto the lap. Let's do a forward fold now. You can do this with your hands on your hips as well. Big breath. Exhale. Now I want you to slide your hands along the outside of your calf and just bow your head, just round your back. You don't have to go far, just go down a little bit. Look at the floor if your eyes are open, close your eyes, keep your breath going. And this is a forward fold, so this is starting to really get a nice stretch into the neck, into the spine, the shoulders, all the muscles in your back. Like I said, if your hands are on your hips, you can do the same thing. One more breath. On the next exhale, slide your hands up, come up very slowly so you don't get dizzy. Always moving your body slowly, gently, and very carefully. It's not a race, it's not a contest. Roll the shoulders out, just roll them out. If you're a little tight or a little stiff or not very flexible, just do what you can. Rolling the shoulders out forward and backward. And as we get on in the class, we're going to do this a few more times, and you're going to find hopefully that everything loosens up a little bit as we get on with our little class. All right, and as you roll the shoulders up, it's really helping releasing tension into the upper body, really increasing circulation as well. All right, so from here, let's do a nice little gentle neck stretch. Let me show you. I'll do a little demo first, and we'll do it together. I'm going to bring my right hand up, put it on top or just above my left ear. What I'm going to do here, I'll show you a couple ways to do this, is I'm just going to gently pull on my head. If you'd like, you can reach out with the left arm, shoulder height, and reach out and gently pull. If you prefer to keep your hand on your lap, you can do it that way as well. Now when you're pulling on the head, don't yank on it. Very gentle, and you'll get a nice deep stretch into the left side of the neck, and this will go right into the shoulder. All right, ready? Let's go. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale. Remember to sit tall, relax the shoulders, reach. If you want to bring your arm down a little bit, you can do that too. Relax the shoulders, especially that left shoulder. One more breath. Exhale. Release. Let's go to the other side now. Again, inhale, left arm up. Just above the right ear, exhale. If you find closing your eyes helps you relax and connect with your breath, close your eyes. If you prefer to have them open, find yourself a little drishti, a focal point, something to stare at that will help you concentrate and focus. On the exhale, let's release. Come out, hands on the lap. Take a breath. On the exhale, just tilt your head up and let's release the front of the throat, front of the neck. For one more breath. On the exhale, I want you to go right into a bow. Bow your head. And let's really get a nice lengthening, stretching of the back of the neck, top of the cervical spine. Shoulders are relaxed, the breath is flowing. Breathe. Please try not to hold your breath. Keep the breath going. The breath is there to guide you. So relax, just let it happen. Give in to your breath. Focus on the body, the mind, feeling light, feeling agile, starting to relax. On the exhale, come up. Perfect. All right, let's do a shoulder shrug. Take a breath. On the exhale, I want you to bring the shoulders up. And I want you to hug your ears as tight as you can. And like I said, make the adjustments. If you can't move if you're not very strong or very flexible, even if you move a little bit, that's okay. That's where you need to be, but keep the breath going. And if you have to stop, come out of it. Don't be shy. And this is a nice, easy way, quick way to release tension into the shoulders and into the upper body. On the exhale, let it go. Just let those shoulders fall. It feels so good. Now let's roll them out again. Maybe now you find you can roll them out a little bit more. Forward and backward. Follow the breath. Keep that breath going. Perfect. All right. So now we're going to do this is called a kickback. So I'm going to give you 2 ways to do this. So let me show you both ways. First, hands behind the head. We're just going to lean from side to side. If you find bringing your arms up here is a little too much, just put your hands on your hips and you can do the same thing. So what we're going to want to do is to lengthen the side of the body. All right, so let's go. Bring your arms up, set yourself up, whatever position you're going to be in. Take your breath, and on the exhale, let's lean to the left. You don't have to go far. Try to keep your body nice and straight as you can. And you can feel engaging some core muscles, abdominals, some obliques as well, muscles in your back, lengthening the right side of your body. One more breath. On the next exhale, come up. Use your core muscles to help you move. Let's go to the other side. I'm going to go to the right. Big breath, exhale. Try to keep those shoulders relaxed. Paying attention to exactly how you feel right now. The position of your body, where you are, what you're doing. Bring yourself right here, right now, where nothing matters, but right this moment. Exhale, come up. Nice and strong. And bring the arms down, slow. All right. Roll them out if you need to. Roll them out whenever you like. Take a second. Okay, perfect. So before we go any further, let's get into our mountain. So our mountain position is just sitting nice and tall, always being aware of your posture and being aware of how your legs feel. They're nice and relaxed. Arms are hanging down. Just like gravity, pull those arms down. And this is our mountain Tadasana. This is a neutral resting place. So at any point during the class, if you want to stop or if there's something you really don't want to do, just come here, just hang out here. But keep the breath going though. Keep that breath in mind all the time. And while you're relaxing in our mountain, I want you just to really pay attention. Feel that breath. Inhale. Feel your chest rise. Suspend your breath for a few seconds. Exhale. Chest sinks or lowers. Full breath, every breath. All right, let's do one more. All right, perfect. Hands on the lap. Okay, we're going to do a couple of the next two moves or a nice little poses we're going to do are for the spine. So the next one is called the twist pose. So I'm going to give you two ways to do this one here. I'm going to demo both, then you can decide on what feels good for you. So I'm going to put the left hand on the right knee. Now my right hand I'm going to hold on just to the side of the chair here, or at the back of the chair. So I'm just going to turn and I'm going to look to the right. Now, be very gentle with your spine. If you have issues with your back or your spine, you don't want to torque your back or your neck. Even if you move a little bit, see how it feels. If you want to go deeper, you can do it on the exhale and you can push your knee. If you need to come out of it, come out of it. All right, you always have room to make little adjustments, but keep the breath in mind. If you get into a position or a stretch and your breath changes, that's when you have to stop, make the adjustment, come back to the breath. The breath should be consistent. And when your breath changes, if it becomes labored or too quick, that means there's something you have to change. All right, so now the next way to do it, if you'd like, is to cross at the ankle. And if you put the right ankle over the left one, it's just a nice gentle stretch all the way up the side of the leg into the hip. You can do it that way if you'd like. I'm going to do it that way for this one. So either way, left hand on the right knee, right hand onto the back, the side of the chair. And comfortable on your chair, your back is straight. Take your breath. Exhale. So this is all about the spine. Shoulders are relaxed, releasing the spine, keeping it nice and flexible and supple and agile, releasing the nerves, the blood vessels, and the muscles up and down your spine. Like I said, for those of you who want to go deeper, you can just push on the knee. You can go a little further if you'd like. One more breath. Exhale, slowly come back to center. All right, let's untangle those legs. Roll the shoulders out in between. Let's go to the other side. Now the other side, if you want to just do it with your legs nice and just like this, do it that way. If you want to try crossing at the ankle, this one would be the left one over the right. Make sure you're comfortable in your chair. Either way, right hand on the left knee, left hand onto the back of the chair. Take your breath, and on the exhale, look over the left shoulder. You know, maybe this side of the body is the side that's a little stronger, a little more flexible, and you can go a little deeper, because there's always one side of our body that's a little bit, gives us a little more grief. It's not as strong, not as balanced, you know, so that's why we do both sides, just to balance and keep things nice and even. One more breath. Exhale, slowly come back to center. All right, untangle those legs, roll the shoulders out. See how that feels now. Perfect. All right, so now we're going to do another one for our spine, and this one is called the cat and cow. All right, so I'm going to turn my chair a little bit just so you can see a little bit, get a better view of what I'm doing. All right, so again, Comfortable in my chair. I'm always being aware of my posture, sitting nice and tall and proud. Now the legs again, ankle and knees are lined up so my legs are nice and relaxed. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to hold on to the side of the chair gently. I'm going to give you a quick demo. We'll do it together. I'm going to inhale up. And I'm going to exhale. I'm going to just arch my back, chin to chest, belly to spine, and I'm going to roll my shoulders. So do what you can. This is all about lengthening, stretching, releasing the spine. All right? So, ready? Let's go. Inhale up into your cow. Gentle flexion of the spine and exhale. Follow the breath. Inhale up again. And when you come up into your cow, you get a nice stretch into your chest. You stretch into your belly, your abdominals. And when you exhale into your little cat, this is where you're lengthening the spine. This is a really good stretch for your lower back and your upper back, especially the lower back. Keep going again, all the way up. Follow the rhythm of the breath. And on the exhale, come up slowly. Now the cat and cow, hands on lap, roll the shoulders out. You can do as many as you'd like. Like I said, it's really good for your nice stretch for your lower back as well. It also stimulates your digestion and your elimination as well. So it's a lovely little stretch, all right? So roll the shoulders out, perfect. Okay, so let's work our way down. Let's work our ankles and our wrists, fingers, and toes. So this one here, today we're just gonna do a nice little simple one. So I want you to bring your feet out and I want you just to get your feet off the floor, just slightly off the floor. And we're gonna reach out with the arms, keep your arms low so we don't focus on the shoulder, we focus on the forearm, the wrist, the hand, the fingers, the lower leg muscles, the ankles, and the feet and the toes. All we're gonna do is we're just gonna do some little circles and wiggle fingers and toes. So basically I'd like you to play piano with your fingers and toes. So really try to articulate those fingers and the wrists and the ankles and the toes. You know, loosen things up, increasing circulation into those areas, loosening up those joints and stretching. Releasing the tension as well, decompressing those tight muscles, nerves, and blood vessels. Ready? If you want to move a little faster, you can. If you want to follow the rhythm of the breath and go really slow, that's up to you. But keep the breath nice and slow. Really move them around. Focus on the wrists and the ankles. Really just move them around. Try to wiggle your toes if you can. Perfect. And let's bring our legs and come down and rest your hands, back your feet up. All right. So now we're going to do one called knee to elbow. So this particular one here, I'll show you quickly and we'll do it together. It's going to be working some bigger muscles. It's going to work the hip muscles, the thigh, the quad, the hamstring, pelvic floor muscles, some buttock, a glute as well, even into your abdominal muscles. So I'm going to give you two ways to do this one here. I'm going to have my hands behind my head, and I'm going to lift up my knee, and I'm just going to turn a little bit. So I'm going to lift up the right knee. I'm going to turn my body slightly to the left. You don't have to twist too far. Just turn a little bit to the left, just like that. All right. You don't have to. I don't want you to put the ankle or to the knee to your elbow. You don't have to. Just turn and bring it up. Now, get your foot off the floor as high as you can. That's comfortable. The higher you bring it, the deeper the stretch you're going to feel. Try to keep your spine straight as well. Let me show you again. I'm just doing this. All right. Now, if you find having your hands behind your head's a bit too much, put your hands on your hips and do it this way. All right. Perfect. Okay. Let's see what we can do together. Roll the shoulders out. So we're going to do it 3 times on both sides. If you're getting tired, put yourself down and rest if you need to. All right, so straight spine again. I'm turning to the left and I'm lifting up the right knee. Let's go. Inhale. Exhale down, straighten yourself. Inhale up. It doesn't matter, let's do it again. Doesn't matter how high you get the foot, you should feel this one. And down. Let's go right to the other side. I'm going to be looking to the right, lifting the left leg. Our legs are really heavy, so it takes a lot of core strength just to lift your legs up. Again. And down. Perfect. Bring the arms down. Back to mountain. Roll the shoulders out. Let your arms hang down. Relax your legs. Think about how they feel. Let them go. Just relax them. Perfect. It's really working a lot of big muscles there. All right, so now what we're going to do is, let me show you this one here, is I'm going to be bringing my arms out, bend them, shoulder height, okay? So this one here, I'm going to show you a couple of different ways to do this one here. This one here is working on coordination as well. So my arms are shoulder height, just bent like this, okay? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to lift the left leg up, straighten it, I'm going to straighten the arm, and then I'm going to bend it, foot right on the floor and bending. That's it, all right? So if you find that your arms are heavy, or they're tired, bring them down a little bit. Otherwise, try to have the elbow and shoulder lined up, just like this. Let me show you again. So upper body, lower body coordination as well, all right? And just having your arms up like this, you're gonna feel it. It's gonna work the shoulder, biceps, tricep, upper arm muscles as well, even into the chest, into the upper back. So it's kind of working a little bit of everything. So relax, roll the shoulders out, sitting nice and tall, arms out, or bring them down a little bit if that feels better for you. And we're gonna do right arm, left leg. Ready? Let's go. Inhale up, straighten, exhale. Inhale out, exhale. Again, down. Other side. And one last time. Arms, bring them down. They're heavy, they feel heavy. Let them go. Mountain. Just let your arms hang, rest the arms, rest those shoulders, roll them out if you need to, roll them out. All right, now I want you to scooch up in your chair. And I want you to open up your legs as wide as you can. So when you're scooching up like this, so make sure you wiggle around a bit, make sure your sit bones are nice and anchored to the chair. Open up the legs as wide as you can. Ankle and knee are lined up again. Feet can be in a V. If you find it's more comfortable to have your feet straight, you can make those little adjustments, all right? So nice and comfortable in your chair. Just kind of lean forward a little bit, move around, make sure that you're comfortable and you don't feel like you're gonna slide out of your chair. We really want you to feel nice and anchored into the chair, all right? So we're gonna do a nice goddess twist, all right? So this particular one here is really gonna start working some inner thigh, really working a nice gentle hip opener as well, pelvic floor, groin area, stretching, releasing that, and also our buttocks as well, all right? So let me show you this one here. Hands are gonna be on my lap. I'll do a quick demo and we'll do it together, all right? Now have your legs as wide as you can. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna lean to the left. So my body is lined up to along my left thigh, and I'm just gonna gently push out with the right leg. I'm not pushing it out too far, just a little bit, just so you feel a nice deep stretch into this area here, to the inner thigh, okay? And then we're gonna come forward, we're gonna go to the other side. So again, if you want, the lower you go, the deeper the stretch you're going to feel. You'll feel it into your back as well, your lower back. If you find you can only go a little bit, just do what you can, all right? So I'm gonna go to the left, sitting tall, ready? Big breath. Exhale. Try to relax your legs, keep breathing. One more breath. Exhale, come to center. Go as low as you can. Look at the floor. Here again, the lower you go, the deeper the stretch you're gonna feel in here. Lengthening, stretching, decompressing those tight muscles. And let's go to the other side. Big breath, exhale. Push away on the left knee. Like I said, you don't have to be tugging or really forcing that leg, even if you don't have to push on it. But the more you push on it, the deeper the stretch you're going to feel. Relax those shoulders, breathe. One more breath. Exhale, come back to center, slow and gentle. Take your breath Exhale, come up. All right, perfect. Keep your legs like this, roll the shoulders out, release the arms if you like. So now we're gonna rest. We're gonna get into our child's pose, Balasana. So this is a resting, neutral, and a full body stretch as well. So I'm gonna give you two ways to do this one here. First, I'll show you the full version and I'll give you the modified version, depending on how you feel. The full version is to come all the way down and just to kind of hang out. Now, if this is going to cause you any issues, if you have vertigo, high or low blood pressure, or any head cold or anything like that, and this is really not going to work for you, don't worry about it. Just rest your arms on your thigh and just kind of relax and just look at the floor, okay? Go as far as comfortable. But just kind of bow your head a little bit. Just try to relax, okay? So, big breath. Exhale. Now the child's pose, like I said, when you're in the full child's pose, just like gravity, pull those arms down, lengthening your spine, really stretching, releasing the shoulders, the arms, all the muscles in your back. Wonderful, wonderful stretch. Just rest, breathe. And now's the time to thank yourself for being here. You know, for giving yourself giving yourself permission to just relax. And you know, for any reason you're here, just even if it's just for a nice little stretch. You know, it could be for re-energizing, decompressing, for maybe working on your stress level, your tension, or just turning off the noises for a while, a little time for yourself. Like I said, these can be done in any kind of chair, anytime, anywhere, by anyone. So the benefits of our yoga practice are so many benefits. Some of them are just enhancing body awareness, working on releasing prevention with stress and tension, and our well-being and our happiness. Some of the many reasons to give yourself the gift of yoga. On the next exhale, let's come up slowly. Reverse the blood flow so you don't get dizzy. Now let's get those legs together. Put them together. Now I want you to scooch back in your chair. Sit back. All right, now you can lean back in your chair. All right, you can relax. Now, we're going to get prepared for our Savasana, meditation, relaxation, reflection time. However you choose to bring this into your practice today, resting comfortably in your chair. Now I want you to get to the point where you can just melt into your chair. If you want to kind of reposition your legs, if you want to let your arms hang down, you can bow your head. Any way you want to sit in your chair without actually sliding off your chair. That's how relaxed I want you to feel. I hope you feel that way. And just rest. Think good thoughts, speak kind words, feel love, be love, give love. Let your mind, your body, and your soul absorb the vibrations of the bells, bringing your own energies to its appropriate frequency. Slowly bring yourself back into your space, back into the room. Bring life back to your body, wiggle your fingers and toes. All right, and now I'd like you to bring yourself back to a nice straighted position. So being aware of your posture, straighten that spine, relax the shoulders, and you can leave your legs any way you'd like, whatever you want to do. So let's bring our hands together, let's rub and vigorously activate that hand chakra. Hands onto your heart center, close your eyes. Let's take a nice long smooth breath together to tune in. Inhale. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Sat Nam. Shanti, Shanti, peace, peace, may love and light be with you always. Namaste. Okay, wonderful, all done. That was wonderful, that feels good. I always feel so good after doing a few stretches in my chair, you know. All right, so thank you again for joining me. Today is June 18th, in case I didn't mention at the beginning. I hope you feel good. So stay tuned, I'm gonna be doing a nice Pilates class with the Bender ball, little ball. So whatever you'd like, and get outside if you can, get some fresh air, get some sun on your face. Do something that makes you happy, even if it's just gardening. It doesn't matter, just get out and move, all right? All right, thank you again. Take care of yourself, and we'll talk to you soon. We'll see you soon.